guys, welcome to Northwest Connection. My name's Trev.
I'm Hanny.
Today we're heading over to the water to Birkenhead to meet Rozemary. They're loud, loose and laced with that Wirral weirdness that we love. A band that turns chaos into craft and distortion into something strangely beautiful. From basement gigs to big ideas, Rozemary are carving out their own lane with a sound that's raw, restless and rooted in the north. Let's dive in.
Welcome to Northwest Connection, and today's guests are Rozemary. Welcome, guys.
Hi guys.
Hey.
So we'd like to start by introducing yourselves.
I'm Isabel, vocalist.
I'm Ved, I'm the guitarist.
I'm Christy, bassist.
And how did you guys come together?
Me and Christy have known each other since
Since we were kids.
yeah, and then
Yeah, we have. Nice one. Someone's just come in and asked if we've got a snare stand.
Practice room stuff.
yeah, we are in the practice room.
Also, we knows it a bit. Yeah.
It was record this in a practice room.
Yeah, it was a long one. Me and Dad known each other since we were kids. Me and Isabel have been mates since we like started secondary school-ish, and then just started playing music together when we were in sixth form, didn't we? And it just went through a lot of different stuff until we landed on what we do now.
Yeah, weirdly enough, we were a shit covers band, like an indie shit covers band
Yeah.
before this.
What were you covering?
It was like
Yeah,
Arctic
Arctic
Monkeys.
Monkeys.
Queens
fair,
of
we
the
did
Stone Age as
Architects
well,
of
to be
course.
fair.
What was that as well?
Yeah.
Queens of the Stone Age as well. There were some good covers, but I mean, they weren't good on our end. They were just good songs.
Yeah.
So we were back.
We do good covers now.
Yeah, now we do good covers. Just wait till you see what we've got for September.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
You
And
did-
then
We met Shay through a meme page me and me mate had, and when we were like we're looking for a drummer. Is there any drummers about? And he messaged us, and we were like, oh yeah, sound.
The first time we met him was in a Spoons, and I think we were all underage at that point as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, we just went out for a drink with him, and then it was actually us and him and another vocalist.
Oh yeah, she was odd.
Yeah, we don't speak about her.
We're not speaking about her because
Yeah.
yeah, she still likes me Instagram stories, so I can't be.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
yeah, and then they were like doing band practices and stuff, and then I was like, what the fuck? Why didn't they ask me to do vocals? And then they kicked her out, and I was like, my time. So and then I just asked to join. I didn't get asked. I kind of forced my way in.
So
It's like
I'm
Shen-
going to be based.
What was that?
What?
Where are you based?
So us three are from the Wirral.
Yeah.
I'm Ted.
Ted's just joined as well. Ted's from the Wirral too. And then Shay's from Nedison. So
Right.
he's
okay.
the only non-wool.
Yeah. We call ourselves Birkenhead, don't we? But
Yeah. Birkenhead and Nedison.
I just love the Wirral, so I tell everyone we're Wirral based. Birkenhead Baddycore.
Birkenhead Badcore. Oh, Craig Reynolds has been through the Rozemary Instagram today.
I saw that.
The drummer from Straight from the Path. Someone commented about something about the Deftones being Baddycore.
Yeah, because Deftones in an interview, and they were like, "Oh, what do you think of being called Baddycore?" And they said something about it. And then one of our mates commented under it, "Rozemary did it first." So the drummer from Straight from the Path replied to
To
him.
like prove him wrong.
Yeah, he replied to him saying their first post was in August 2023. So he scrolled to the bottom of our Instagram to prove a point in this argument.
Craig Reynolds knows about the Rozemary songs.
It's true.
Talking of Deftones, where did the band name come from? Is there any sort of link to the Deftones?
Yeah.
It's just that song.
And then
It's
we
that-
just wanted it to make it easier to Google, so we put it with a Z rather than an S.
Right.
Yeah, because if you did it with an S,
And can you give us your musical background as well, how you all got into music?
want to go first?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, when I was 16, my dad came in drunk and said, I've bought a bass guitar from Apollo. And I was like, sick, nice one. And a couple of weeks later, I was drinking with him, listening to the Beatles in the kitchen. I started trying to play along to the bass line for Misery. And I was like, this is actually quite easy, this. We just went from there.
Yeah, because it's bass.
Yeah, exactly. It's just one at a time. Not a nerd like you.
Go on, Red, how did you become a guitarist then?
I tried a load of instruments when I was a kid and I was shit at all of them. And then I tried the clarinet, I tried violin, I tried a couple other things and it didn't work. And then when I was 15, I'd like given up on music at that point. And then I played Guitar Hero at a mate's house and went, I should do this for real. So my dad just had a electric guitar in the house. So I just started trying to learn songs that were way too hard for me and struggled through them and eventually was able to play them. So
Stuff. And go on, Isabel, how about yourself?
I started playing. Actually, I started playing ukulele when I was like in like year 5, and I used to just post like dreadful covers of like indie songs on Instagram. So it was all like Declan McKenna and like Two Door Cinema Club on like the Beatles and stuff. And then I actually got an acoustic guitar and I just like would do like singing from there. And then I didn't really start doing any like screaming or anything until we started writing original music. I think it was the first song that I actually tried to do cleans and screams in was the Queens of the Stone Age, You Think You Were. I can't even remember what it's called.
Millionaire.
Yeah, Millionaire. Yeah. And that
By
was
the
it.
way, speaking of that, Isabel, the first, I won't reveal all the deep secrets, but the first song you ever wrote is still on YouTube because someone else has re-uploaded it. I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to show Ben after this.
Please don't. It's
I'll show
so
you
wrong.
later.
I used to just write like acoustic songs in like year 10.
So if we put that as part of the video push on the podcast as well.
Please don't. Let's go.
Yeah, send the link afterwards, Christy. We'll make sure that happens.
Right.
Yeah.
And what band got you into, what band's got you into your sound that you're producing now? What was the step that got you there?
I mean, for the stuff that we wrote initially, like the songs that we've put out now are all just like from riffs that I wrote after I listened to a load of like. It's mainly Thornhill, and a lot of Deftones, and I was listening to a lot of like Architect and Spirit Box at that point. But it's just writing modern metal stuff, and yeah, gradually as we kept on writing stuff, it got less generic.
Yeah. Instead of sounding like 10 bands, we only sound like 1 or 2.
I think vocally is a lot of like Harriet. I really like Harriet was like one of the bands that really got me into like heavy stuff. Debbie Goff is just like the best. So
Yeah.
What kind of...
So how would you describe Rozemary to somebody who's never heard them before?
Bad.
Yeah. Hardcore.
no.
What? I'd just big it up. If someone's asking me about the band I'm in, I'm going to say, we're fucking great. Get on us. Come all our shows, they're sick. You'll have the best time of your life. you never know what's going to happen. And then if you put us on Spotify when you're driving to work, you'll go 100 mile an hour and you won't get pulled over. It's going to be sick.
I think I'd call it like, I'd say it's modern metalcore, but with like a lot of inspiration from obviously hardcore and like 2000s metalcore. We never like claimed to be like OG metalcore or anything that we're not. I think like I do like being a modern metalcore band. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not full on into the octane core side of things, are we?
No.
I think we're just
not
about-
sleep token modern metalcore.
Yeah.
I think it's I don't know, we've sort of struggled to actually have a genre for it, because I thought we sounded like certain bands, but as we learned the other day, I tried to promote the song of all places on Reddit, and Reddit did not like the comparisons that we made.
Reddit didn't like any. Reddit doesn't like anything ever.
Yeah, because I put on there, it was like, because everyone's like a for fans of thing, and I put like the bands that we've been compared to in the past. So I said Static Dress, Spirit Box, and Thornhill. Every single comment, there was about 10 comments that were like, you do not sound like that. You do not sound like Spirit Box. And one of them just went, this is like Fleshwater but worse.
It's so easy to sum us up as bodycore because there isn't much that we can listen to and compare ourselves to in any regard for wider genre. But our first gig was 4 days after bodycore was officially coined, as we learned today. So
Basically we invented it.
Yeah, we invented it. We're pioneers of this shit.
So, going into the writing process, how do you start that? Does that start with just one ears coming into the room with an idea, or do you work collaboratively?
Basically, I write an entire song.
And then we learn it.
No, I do a lot of the vocals. It's like 50-50 now.
No, I think Isabel does like 70% of the vocals and lyrics now. Like it initially started off with me doing the lyrics and then Isabel coming out with like melodies for it, but now it's more like she does most of the vocal stuff.
Yeah, I just can't ever write like lyrics and then be like, oh, put it to the music. It's always like being sent a full song and then just putting lyrics on it.
Yeah, we've had a bit of an issue, haven't we? Because we've wanted to get more of a team and actually writing as a band for a good while. We've been talking about it for about a year now, but we've not had a permanent practice room or a permanent place to play and rehearse and write for a good nearly a whole year now. So we've been going around, like we're in Future Yard today in the basement. We've been banned from pirate studios. We've been everywhere, anywhere that'll let us in. So we're paying over the odds just to have time together to play music. It's hard to get time together to write with that going on. But you know, it's the same. I'm not saying we're especially struggling. It's the same difficulties that every band face. But when we've got someone as good at writing as Ved, and then we can come to Isabel for the lyrics and the fucking incredible vocals that you're hearing, then
I think it works.
It works really, really well. Yeah.
Before we glance over it, Shay also writes some drum bits as well. Like he changes the drum parts around, and because I just write like really basic drum parts for it, and then he'll throw in the fills and stuff. And
can we have the story behind being banned from Pirate Studios?
Isabel, do you want to tell that story?
You mentioned it. You brought it up.
We like shot one of the music videos there, well, the most recent music video, because originally it was meant to be in our old rehearsal room, and then we tried to get it in the Swinging Arm, but they didn't reply to me soon enough. So we were just like, fine, let's just do it in Pirate. We put all like tarp up on the wall, and then after it, they sent us like a big email being like, You've left all tapeable on the walls and you've got paint everywhere, blah blah blah. And we were like, send us images, send us like, because we were like, no, we didn't. I swear we didn't. We're like, send us proof and send us the full amount like you've spent to get it clean. Because they were like, you need to pay like £100 to get it sorted. and then they just sent us all the photos, and we were like, oh yeah, fair enough.
No, I'm still like, fuck that. All it was a little bit of a paint pen that comes off with water, like water washable, on felt. So it wasn't even on the wall; it was on the little felt bit at the side, and a bit of tape on the ceiling over the light.
Yeah, but everyone keeps just being like, "Oh, most expensive music video ever," because it was like £500. Yeah. Now we just can't go back to pirate.
We are literally bankrupt as well after that music video.
So if you want to buy any merch, now's the time to do it.
So where do you find the inspiration for your lyrics and melodies from when you're writing?
I mean, lyrically, a lot of the content is just like, I'll pick one theme and then run with it. And then melodies, it is just listening to the songs that Ved writes and just hoping something comes to me. And a lot of the time it does, because I listen to like a lot of music, and when I'm like listening, I'm like, oh, that sounds good, I might rob that, or like, you know, just trying to like take inspiration from other bands without ripping them off. I mean, a lot of the content of it, each song is probably like one whole, like Empty Ceiling is about having like shitty landlords when I was living in uni accommodation, and then I'm like vegan, so I try and write a lot of songs about being vegan and about being really annoying, and yeah. And then we've got a couple songs, like we've got a song called Anguish that's about like Catholic guilt, and then yeah, just anything that I'm feeling at the time, really.
And when you come to producing the songs, do you do any sort of experimentation in the studio, or when you go into record, are they finished pieces?
So
You go first.
when we try and record them, we try and go in with as much of it as possible, but then a lot of the time the only thing that really gets added during recording is like synths and layers and stuff like that, but usually lyrics and stuff are finished before we go in.
Yeah, no, a lot of the synths and layers. Oh, go on.
Like vocally though, it's like I have like the whole like lead vocal, but it won't be until like the week before or day of that I'm like actually coming up with harmonies or like any other added layers. Like I go in with like, oh yeah, I'll do a high and a low, and then I'll try and add some ad-libs like just while we're there, because like it's always like I'll always go, oh yeah, I could try this, and I just record it. If it sounds cool, it sounds cool. If it doesn't, then we just get rid of it.
And the newest as well, our producer Bailey helped out a lot with some of the melodies, like, but was just trying to help us find what sounds right when we're trying to figure it out, basically. But, yeah.
Do you have specific roles beyond the music within your band, like your social media and your artwork?
Yeah, I'll design like merch and the single covers and the EP covers, and then I'll get all the merch printed and I sell the merch, and
Isabel does everything basically.
And I'll do the social media stuff, but it's just because, you know, I don't have to carry a guitar to rehearsal. They make me do everything else. So, I know I'll leave a lot of the admin to Ved as well, because most of the time it's like I'll wake up at like 4 a.m. like I need to do this with like Rozemary, and I'll message Ved and be like, can you do this? And then he'll just do it, whereas I just like struggle to do the boring stuff. I struggle so hard.
Ved does, I've never met someone who's just got something to do and they'll be like, I'll just do that then.
It's so terrifying.
No, I've never seen him put anything off. He's just like, oh yeah, I've got to do this, by the way, can you do this? I was like, yeah, that's fine, I'll get round to it. Okay, I'll get round to it, okay. No, he's just fucking like, yeah, it's done now. We don't need to worry about that anymore. It freaks me out a bit. It's great, it's such an asset, but every time I think about it, I'm just like, something up there that's not right.
I mean, it only applies to the band for everything important. Oh, well, this is important, but everything like actually real life, that doesn't happen.
So moving on to live performances, what's been your favourite so far?
My favourite's been the Anthony Nolan charity show that we did at Future Yard.
Everyone loves Birkenhead.
It was so good. I just because we put that on, and it was all of our friends on the lineup. Every single band was just the nicest people in the scene, and we raised £1,000 for Anthony Nolan, which is a charity that's really personal to us, and it was just so lovely. We had little vendors around Future Yard and selling. We had Ellie, who's Ted's partner, selling crochet stuff, and Elkie, Chrissy's girlfriend, selling stuff as well, and it was just really lovely. And everyone was so nice. And then all the Future Yard staff after were like, "All the bands today have been lovely," and I was like, I know, they're lovely people.
Yeah, it's a great venue, Future Yard. I've only been a few times, but it's such a good venue.
Also, all the bands after were like, "Birkenhead's amazing," and I was like, "You've only been to Future Yard, you haven't been the Brass Balance, you haven't been Molly's." Yeah, but they really liked it, and yeah, it was just really nice, especially me being from the Wirral and loving it. I'm the biggest Wirral advocate. Everyone just being so positive about it was so lovely.
Yeah, you just made up a word.
Advocator.
Yeah.
What's the actual
Advocate.
word? Advocate. Okay. Sorry.
How about you guys? What were your favourite gig?
That one's up there. The Future Yard show from the end of December last year. That was our last gig of the year. It was great. No Playfest last year was awesome. I enjoyed playing Broken Knees Fest as much as any other gig, and as much as that was a bit of a thrown together stretch of a show, it was a brilliant day.
Yeah. The room had good aircon.
Yeah.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah.
I agree with the Future Yard one from the end of last year, just because, I don't know, it was just fun, and everyone's back for Christmas and stuff, and all of our mates who we haven't seen in a while were there.
Had good bands on.
Had great bands on.
We played a great show. Obviously it's Future Yard, so all the sound guys and people operating the venue were just fucking on form as always.
Always help.
This just sounds like we're blowing smoke up their arse, doesn't it?
In the building.
Yeah.
Listen, if it helps get you a regular practice space, then we'll help you.
Hey, leave this bit out, yeah.
Have you had any gig disasters?
Yeah.
That Future Yard gig at the end of last year, my floor modeler blew out right at the start, but that was fine because I had to use a house amp, and about 4 or 5 different people came up and were like, "Oh, sick tone, lad."
That's not a disaster. What was a disaster is
Your modeler.
no, yeah, when we did the release show for our first single, we did a headline show for Empty Ceiling, and it was meant to be at, I'm not going to name drop the venue actually, but it was meant to be at somewhere in Liverpool, and
Mitchell and Butler's pub.
So we got to the venue, and there were these guys outside, and we were like, "Oh, are you playing tonight?" And I was like, "Oh, the supports don't really look like a metal band, but maybe they don't look like that."
Like Caleb from Kings of Leon, me.
Yeah. So we got downstairs, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're in this band." And we're like, "You're not playing today, are you?" So it turns out they double booked the venue.
No.
So
But
We cheeky fucking rats.
this other band, they were from Leeds, and they were going, "We need to play this, we're on tour." And I was like, "Oh, what tour are you doing?" They were like, "Liverpool, Manchester, Leeds." That's not a tour. You don't know me. And then you get on the train. What do you mean? I was
That's accidentally getting a train after a bender.
We thought we'd be like the bigger people, so we went to EB's because that was free. And they were like, "We're not going to charge you for the room. Obviously, you've had a nightmare of a day. Just get your own sound tech and it'll be fine." And then we had friends who were sound techs. So they were like, "Oh, yeah, we can do it." all the fuse blew in EBs, so we couldn't use any of the back line. We had 3 extension cords running into each other, and then monitors as PA speakers, and it was just the most stressful thing. The whole thing was delayed by an hour and a half, and I just invoiced the venue that we were originally meant to be at, and I was like, it's 250 quid to pay the sound guys, and then they just sent it to me, so I was like, yeah, fair enough.
They were. Do you know what though? The venue, yeah, they double booked us, but at least they helped us out with paying for the new gig. But them 2 bands, don't remember who they were, but they said, oh yeah, we've sold about 20 tickets. So I was saying, I'll go and sort another venue, and to make it easier, whoever sold less tickets will move, because then you've got less people to inform. They said, okay, yeah, that sounds all right. We've sold about 20 something, and then some other fella put it in. He went, yeah, we sold about 40 tickets, expecting 40 more. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, great then. So we've that.
We
It
were
was just
on
like, no, we're not
45 as
moving.
well.
We're not moving. We're not going anywhere.
And to top it off at the end of it, as if all of that wasn't bad enough, I got home that night and I plugged in my guitar modeler, which, for context, is like, it's a lot of money. And it's too much. It's too much. For context, it's a lot. So I got home and I plugged it in because I was having a few issues during the day. And I plug it in and I try to turn it on, and like smoke just starts coming out of it, and it just smells like burning. And it just doesn't turn on. And then I just hear a little pop, and I'm like, oh, that's not great. And then it just doesn't turn on anymore. So it's just, I don't know what happened, but it just blew up basically. So I didn't have it for another 2 months after that.
Was there a new one needed as well?
No, thankfully, they were like, oh, we'll do it under warranty, even though it was sort of our fault for having 3 extension cords running. But they don't know that.
That doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, they don't know that, though.
Yeah.
So.
Honestly, that pint in the Swan after we'd got rid of all the gear was the best pint of my life. That night was a fucking. I ran about 5k trying to sort a new venue that would be free. We could get in. Fucking nightmare.
But you did it.
Just about, yeah.
So how do you prepare for a live show? Do you have any pre-show rituals or anything like that?
Weatherspoons. Yeah. No, it just seems like anytime we go anywhere that isn't Liverpool for a show, we're like, oh, should we get food somewhere nice? And then we look for somewhere and we go, oh, there's nowhere here that does vegan food.
No,
So let's go to Weatherspoons.
Last time we did Manchester, we did some equally shit microwave food chain pub.
Yeah, and then they had a mouldy ceiling that dripped on my head while we were.
Yeah, the air conditioning. Oh,
Yeah.
nasty. That fella tried to pick up about his chips.
I didn't even realise that Weatherspoons did vegan food, to be fair. I thought everything was just shitty chicken wings in there.
Probably still is.
I think they've got like 5 vegan items, but then they just make loads of different things with it. Like, literally every dish that is vegan in Spoons contains prawn chicken nuggets. Like, they've got a katsu curry with the chicken nuggets. They've got a Korean bowl with the chicken nuggets. And then they've got the chicken nuggets.
So they do chicken nuggets just with different veg.
Yeah, or like ones with rice and ones with chips.
That's why.
It's alright.
Have you got a dream festival you'd like to play, or a venue?
Glasgow. Pyramid Stage.
Straight in there.
I'd really like to play 2000 Trees. I feel like that would just be amazing. I went last year, I was working the bar, and it was just like the best vibe of any festival that I've ever been to. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'd like to play Arts Club. I know that's just not.
The theatre.
No, like the Arts Club. What's it? The Loft or whatever.
The Loft.
I think it's a cool venue.
It's not as
No,
cool
the
as the theatre.
theatre's
All of
nice.
them.
Theatre's gorgeous.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah. Gorilla. I want to do King Tut's in Glasgow.
That would be cool.
Well, King Tut's would be sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
We still need to go to Scotland.
It's all sorted there on its own. So you've got Gorilla in Manchester, King Tut's in Glasgow.
Yeah, but
all of these venues are like half of the capacity is our biggest crowd, and that biggest crowd was when we were opening for another band. It's a nice dream, but like, ooh, a while away if ever.
Hey, you've got to have goals. You've got to have goals.
Yeah, too right.
I mean, a realistic one is just like anywhere in London, like because we've tried so many times and
Had
fallen
3
through.
shows in London cancelled.
Really?
Yeah, we've tried, we just can't get there for some reason. It just always falls through.
Maybe there's some like secret overlord who hates us, who runs the music.
Maybe.
Maybe we know his name.
Have you got any
It's Freddie.
bands that you've gigged with that stand out that you really like?
Employed to
Employed to
Serve,
Serve.
that was very cool.
Employed to Serve was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That was cool seeing that.
We've got them coming on, haven't
Not yet, we
Oh.
haven't. No, it's not.
we? We're in talks with them.
Oh, are we still allowed to say "See You, Space Cowboy"? I know that wasn't really us gigging with them, but we were on the same. We had our name on the same page.
Yeah, that's true. Split Chain was cool. Split Chain and Blanket, that was cool.
I can't think of any other one.
What?
Some have differing opinions on that one.
Maybe not just. I wasn't thinking of Split Chain. Man, I was thinking.
I actually can't even think of anyone else that we've played with. I'm pulling up blank.
It's a pretty decent
One More Day.
start.
One more day.
Who's that, sorry?
Yeah.
One
One
More
more
Day.
day, and they became Monroe, and they opened New Boom. They were the first band to play in New Boom.
Right, okay.
And I am very, very proud to say that we have played many a gig with Monroe.
Because they're lovely.
Yeah. Hell of a band. We're not stealing their music.
Disclaimer. It's already ours.
We've signed the contract.
We wrote it, actually.
Yeah.
So, do you want to tell us about your most recent release?
Yeah.
Apparently not then.
I thought that was an Isabel question written all over.
Right, okay. Yeah, well, Starlit Ballroom, it's the single from our upcoming EP, which is actually out in a week. The Lies They Made Me Believe. And it's just, we wrote that song over a year ago, and it used to have an old chorus, but I think it was about 3 months ago we changed the chorus, like, far too late for when we were releasing it, but we ended up changing the chorus to be more emo, more fun, and more catchy, really. And I'm so glad that we did. I remember
think that-
thinking, like, if we don't change this, I'm going to hate this song so much. I remember literally saying it to Bed. I was like, I hate it. And he was like, you know, we can just change the chorus. And I was like, yeah, we can. That'll be great. Yeah.
That is a bit of any time we've changed a little part of a song, it's always been because someone's gone, this isn't fun. It's not because like, oh, it sounds a bit. Sometimes it's been, it sounds a bit shit, but someone's like, I don't enjoy doing this. It's just not fun. That's the only time we'll change something really, innit?
That and if it is bad.
Well, yeah, but that was what She Spoke to the Serpent. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's
That's
what's
one song that we just got rid of completely
Yeah.
after our first gig.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We had another one called Sweet Decay, which literally just disappeared after we played it one time.
To be fair, we should bring
Not
that back. That's a good song.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
That's alright, I like
try,
that.
We never really just like bin off songs. Most of the time we'll try and change them into something that we enjoy more.
Yeah.
But yeah, and with Starlit Ballroom, I'm so glad that that was the case, because now it's like one of my favourite songs to play, and everyone seems to like it. And it's probably one of the most like single-worthy songs off the EP. It is quite standout, I think.
Yeah, it's a fun one to
Yeah.
play live as well. Like, I think because of the way we structured it, it's kind of like it sounds pretty like upbeat for the most part. But it's one of them weird songs which is like upbeat, and then the lyrics are actually not that upbeat. But when you play it live, it's quite a good song to get people moving to. So I think that was another reason that we were sort of like, this would be a good single to put out as well.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
quite memorable.
But you know what? After record, we were all dead set on that was going to be the single. But then I think once we had everything recorded, and we think, oh, there were other songs that could have been it, but it was always going to be
Yeah.
that for us. But
No, we were gonna do the title track of the song. Well, not the title track. We were gonna do the song "Rozemary" as the single because it's like a minute and a half long, and then we got Starlit back the mix, and we were like, "This is
awesome.
really good," and then so we just decided to release that one instead. Yeah, but I really like it.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
We're going to move on to the fun section now. So what was the worst music you used to listen to when you were younger?
There's a lot there.
I had a good year of being really into Lil Pump. I don't even know if it's ironic or not.
No, it started off as ironic because you were taking the piss out of one of our
That was
friends.
in my
And then-
developmental years, though. Like, that was when my brain was forming. I was like, yeah, this is so funny. Lil Pump is so funny. And then I just actually liked it. So, yeah. That
I
was
used to
definitely.
listen to a lot of, like, mumble rap.
Mumble rap's cool.
It was bad.
See, most of what I listened to when I was younger, I still go back and listen to. In work last week, I had a good 5-minute conversation about what my favourite Pigeon Detective song is.
But they're good then.
I think when I was like 12, I got really into Imagine Dragons. That was dread. And now I'll like listen.
I think you need to move bass.
I'll listen to them and I'll be like, what the fuck is this? And like, I know like all the words. It was bad.
There's only you left now.
Huh?
There's only Ved left to own up on something bad that he wasn't.
He's keeping quiet.
I used to listen to too much Drake. That was bad.
I think any amount of Drake is too much
Exactly.
Drake.
And now
Is
I've
that
gone down
Shay?
the way.
Hi.
No.
What are we doing?
Oh, yeah. Shay, what music did you used to listen to that was embarrassing to say now?
Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco, Shay.
And
said.
Panic at the Disco was good. I listened to them.
No, they're not. No, they're absolutely not.
What the hell?
I had Lion is the most fun girl can have on, like today. That's a good chance to be fair.
I think I still like a lot of the. Like, I used to be really into 21 Pilots, and I still like them. I still stand by it. I used to be
I got
really
into-
into Dodie as well, and I've like got Dodie merch, and I'm always debating wearing it on stage. Like, throwback to the 2015 indie phase, my Tumblr era, I think.
I find it really hard to get embarrassed by the music I listen to. Like, I got into Five and Boyzone and Westlife like 2 years ago. So
If you could listen to one album for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Songs for the Dead.
I was gonna say that.
Can't the
I
same
think
one.
Koi no Yokan.
That's a good choice. That's the debate that goes on between what's the best album, and for me it's Diamond Eyes all the way when it comes to Deftones.
Great album.
Whereas Lee's definitely a White Pony
White
guy.
Pony, yeah.
So, but
I'm on Team White Pony though.
new one's quite good as well.
The new one is good.
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
I've had enough time
to
to grow on me there though, so it's been on constant rotation since Friday. But
There's no riffs.
Rubber Soul for me.
Rubber Soul.
Which one?
Yeah, fair enough.
It's I think if I had to go for the heavy one, it'd be Meteor, no questions
I was
asked.
going to say that.
Yeah.
I was actually going to say that.
Is that your choice as well as a Che? Yeah, Meteora.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, in
Or
Rainbow
Hybrid
as
Fairy,
well.
either one.
Oh,
Another
the
good
lies they
choice.
made me believe, actually.
Well, actually, you're not
Stay with an album, you know that, don't you?
Yeah, that is not an album either, yeah.
Oh no, what's the oversized album?
Who knows?
I don't know what
No
it's
one's ever
called.
listened to it. What, Giacomo Shoegaze?
Is that a style? Is it? I've never heard of Giacomo Shoegaze, but
I went on FaceApp and just give them all like fat face filters. They just started, because they're called oversized, thought it was funny, they just started calling them all Jackalope shoegaze.
If you could join any band, past or present, what would it be?
Not oversized.
Not oversized. If I could go back in time and leave the band, I would.
Go back in time and tell myself, no, don't start a band with
One like local band that I'm always like, I like their music so much that I want to join them is False Thoughts. Like for so long, I've just been asking Mike, the lead singer, if like he can just step down for one set and I can do it instead, because like I know all the songs already. I
That's
think
such
like
nice people.
the serious answer though, I would really like to join Flashwater. I feel like that would be so good.
I think I'd go for Basement, just because
That's a
I
good
just
one.
love that sort of music. I think that would be so much fun to play.
Linkin Park, because I'm nearly certain their bassist's a millionaire and he does not deserve it. That must be the easiest job ever.
Oh,
And it's and also what a band.
Yeah. Probably the Beatles, so I don't have to do much.
Alright, if Rosemary was a dodgy pub team, what would your name be?
Rozemary.
What a like
A pub quiz team.
pub quiz team.
Oh.
well, you're not allowed to say the one that we usually. No, I'm joking. A good question, actually.
I can't think of anything.
I think you're best qualified for this.
I can't think of any Rosemary puns off the top of my head.
Doesn't have to be though, to be fair. Could just
Could be Giacomo Shoegaze.
Giacomo Shoegaze.
Like it.
If there was just like a big metal or like a big scene band booking quiz.
That's such a good idea.
Oh, that'd be sick.
We'd probably just be badcore.
Get you.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool.
Have you got a current song that's on repeat?
My Curse by Killswitch Engage.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Like
I've been listening to Poison the Well on repeat because I'm so excited to see them in Manchester.
I've been playing Burnout Paradise. So the soundtrack's so good. So I've had My Curse on repeat, and I've had a load of Seosin on repeat as well.
Oh, in a similar vein, I saw a really good like skate re-edit of someone playing to Shred Cruise by Mom Jeans, and that's been on repeat for weeks now.
So,
Past 4 months, all I've been listening to are WWE themes.
You should have come on Saturday. On Saturday, when Mark Henry did a DJ set where it was just wrestling themes, and he didn't come even though he's just said that.
Yeah. It was £26 just to get in, and I was shattered anyway.
It was cheap then, you know.
let it get in, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, true. Yeah, but still, it's Mark Henry.
Also, I have like a gap with me.
After domestic waste.
Hey, sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Alright, so we're on to the quick fire questions now. So, vinyl or streaming?
Oh, vinyl. I mean, well, I'm lying, but like the objectively correct answer is vinyl, but
yeah. Screaming probably just because I would be lying if I said
Streaming.
I was.
Yeah. It's more convenient.
It's just because I've got one of them shitty suitcase ones, and it fucks all my records up.
Yeah, loud or quiet practice?
Loud.
yeah.
Loud.
Yeah, it's got to be loud, isn't it?
So, night gig or daytime festival?
Daytime festival.
Daytime festival, because then you can get drunk after you play, because we'll always...
Yes! I love playing at like 2 o'clock and then being like,
Yeah, and then you just-
done.
Let's get
You just get a free festival after.
Yeah, we get that. We get that a lot.
Yeah. With No Play Fest last year, we all had tickets, and a week before, they had someone drop out, and they were like to us, "Are you all free?" And I literally replied with, "We're all going." Yeah. So then they just refunded our tickets, and then we just got to go for free.
Sweet.
Oh, and we had to play a set, but like...
Did you clash with anyone you wanted to see though, or?
Yeah. Clash with Bone Flower.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a tough
And
one.
that's obviously Spanish, so
Yeah.
everyone went. To be fair, we had the Jack was quite packed. Everyone was like lining up the stairs. But...
Vegan Luke wasn't there. He went to see Boneflower. But
He's not coming No Play Fest this year, you know.
what?
I know.
What a
Come
poser.
on, vegan Luke.
No, I really, really want him to come No Play Fest. I might like buy him a taxi from London up to the.
Right, so big crowd or weird venue?
Big crowd.
Big
I
crowd.
think big crowd.
Yeah.
I do like a weird venue, but it gets to the point where you've played so many weird venues that it just doesn't. We're playing the old swimming pool that I used to swim at.
Is it actually in the swimming pool?
No. No, because they boarded it up. There's like a floor over the pool now.
I was going to say
Is
that's
it-
like
is
to
it-
wrestle with modelling amp again there, Ved, if you go and play in the pool.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, playing on a float like the start of the Simpsons movie.
Mosh pit or polite nodding?
I think we know where it's going.
Oh,
It's
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
seen the video footage from the employee show.
yeah. I love like encouraging people who don't normally mosh. I just love being like, we're the one band that you can mosh to and not be judged. Obviously, you have to like have some level of practice, but
what the fuck is
I
going
think
on?
Ted's on.
Hello?
More guests.
Hi. We've got everyone here now.
Going.
Just in time for our final question, which is,
Oh, we've got one more question, Ted. Yeah.
which is a tuna smoothie or a chocolate bar filled with peas.
What the
Peas.
fuck does that mean?
Chocolate bar.
Chocolate
filled.
bar filled with peas
A
sounds
chocolate
good.
bar filled with peas.
I
is
do.
what
I
it is,
would.
yeah.
I'd still pick it over just tuna by itself. It's
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, I'm going with the second option as well.
Yeah, if you can deep fry chocolates, and I've had a chimichanga that's had peas in it, so you can deep fry both of them. There's got to be something to put them together. Same as like, you know how,
Right there, isn't it?
no, if there's like a mutual working with some, do you know how like, oh no, I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm going into cocktail making. Boring shit. Oh, never mind.
Right, well, thanks for coming on, guys. And just before we do sign off, is there anything that you do want to shout out? You've mentioned the EP coming out. If you just want to give some dates for that and any gigs coming up.
Yeah, we've got the EP coming out on the 1st of September, and then we've got like a little run of shows. So on the 6th, we've got No Play Fest in Liverpool. We're on the EBGB stage. Then on the 7th, we're playing Mother Mary's in Manchester. On the 12th, we're in Stoke. 14th, we're in Birkenhead, well, Rockferry. And then 17th, we're in Birmingham. And 27th, we're back in Liverpool with our friends in 36 Tegan and Monroe and Pain Programme. And then that's
Come on,
it.
guys.
Thanks
Cheers.
very much. Cheers.